Good day, everyone. I'm Mary Jean C. Solatorio from Group 6. And before we begin with our observation report, let me introduce to you my group members, and here they are. Our group chose the course handled by Miss Eden Castle, the Facilitating Learner-Centered Teaching. In this report, we will discuss about the class instruction used in the course we've chosen, and these are the following. A. Integration of 21st literacies. B. Use of strategies. And C. Instructional materials. Now, the first to discuss the integration of 21st literacies is Ines Fatima Sarmiento.
Good day everyone, I am Ines Fatima Sarmiento and I will be the one to discuss the integration of 21st literacies in facilitating learning and centered teaching. So in this course, the 21st literacies are, the first one is using different media or apps to reinforce the lesson. So Ma'am Eden sent us images or PDF in our Google Classroom as our guided learning about the new topic. So we need also the Facebook app because our teachers send links for our Google Meet in our group chat to discuss our topic every week. So in order to have a good interaction in our topic. The second one is communication. So this course or subject incorporates communication skills in such a way that Ma'am Eden has a scheduled day each week to meet with us via Google Meet. So she will deliver or discuss her lesson for the week that students must learn at this meeting. So we will communicate, sharing our opinions on what we have learned about the topic. So during the scheduled meeting, there will be a question and answer session. Third one is critical thinking skills. So this course develops our critical thinking skills. More than memorization and recall are involved in learning. So the critical thinking skills of every student go well beyond simply subject comprehension. We utilize these skills to solve problems in new situations, especially in our assignment given in the Google Classroom and during answering in our discussion through Google Meet. The last one is creativity. So in this course, we use creative activities to present what we have learned differently. So this synthesis and personalization of knowledge help us retain information and provides an experience that we'll remember long after the lecture is ended. So we did creative in answering or making our assignment or project. So those are the 21st literacies. We need to apply it in the future to become a more effective teacher. That's all.
Now, we will discuss the use of strategies in the course we've chosen, the Facilitating Learner-Centered Teaching. In this are the following strategies that our teacher uses in her class instruction for her students. First is making connections. This strategy helps us as his students to understand the text by activating our previous knowledge and making meaning of what we are read from the materials provided to our teacher. And it helps us to connect what we are reading now to what we have known before. There are three ways we can make connections to the text. There are text-to-self, text-to-text, and text-to-world connections. The text-to-self connection, you are connecting the story to your own life, experiences, and feelings. The text-to-text connection, you are connecting the characters, settings, or events from one story to another. And the text-to-world connection, you are connecting the story to world history and events. These three ways to connect to the text were applied to us by our teacher because she gives us instructional materials such as videos, PDFs, PowerPoint presentations, articles which relates to ourselves and connects what we are currently reading and what we have read in the past. And also, we must connect the story to the history of the world and the current events. Next is questioning strategy. This strategy was also applied by our teacher because after we read the material she had provided in the Google Classroom within a week, she always invited us to ask thin or thick questions of what we had learned from what we were reading to deepen our understanding and enjoyment of the text. And it invites our ideas to shift and take into account of new information and new possibilities. Next is synthesizing strategy. Our teacher also applied the synthesizing strategy to this course so that we could create new information with new knowledge to develop new ideas, perspective, or opinions about the videos, articles with various authors we studied. Our instructor wants us to internalize it and grow our knowledge and change as thinkers about the text that we were reading. To do this, we had to stop often to examine and think about what we were reading. Through synthesizing, we can form new ideas and opinions. These strategies used by our instructor lead our minds to become curious because we need to think deeply about what we have learned to the assessment or activities that our teacher has given and what we have gained new ideas about what we are reading. Our mind becomes sharp by creating questions, opinions, new knowledge, new ideas, perspectives, and new information that comes from what we read and watch. Now we will proceed to the instructional materials. The instructional materials used by our teacher in this course are the following. She used Google Meet, Google Forms, textbooks, PDFs, online articles, educational videos, and PowerPoint presentations. Our teacher carefully planned about these instructional materials so we can stay focused on our works to meet our needs and our learning outcomes. And it is essential so that we can be prepared for every lesson we should carry out in our study, especially our performance activities, assignments, and assessments in our Google Classroom. All of these instructional materials work together to represent information in an effective and easy manner. The use of instructional materials does not only encourage teachers and students to work collaboratively, but also results in more cooperative learning activities among students. We are the Group 6, hopeful that you will get accurate information in our observation report about the integration of 21st literacies, use of strategies, and instructional materials, and hopefully you will learn something from it. Thank you so much and have a nice day, everyone!